Good morning. Welcome to the show that is not accepting your subs today or on Thursday.
Well, life is a hike.
Oh, I just saw that. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad thing to subscribe. My name is Anthony.
I'm Dwight Schrute, Assistant Regional Manager, Dunder Mifflin Paper Company.
I actually forgot you were
Scranton,
dressed
Pennsylvania.
up. I've seen you like that for so long today that I just forgot that was a costume. But happy Halloween, everybody. First off,
Happy Halloween.
Here's the thing. I want to get this out of the way. The only reason we are telling you not to subscribe today or on Thursday is because Twitch is starting this thing called the Hype Challenge on Monday. And the idea of the Hype Challenge...
Thank you, Shot Girl, Jordan.
And look at that. Because we are not accepting shots, we're just going to... Or subs. We're taking shots right away. So the reason that we don't want to accept subs today, now that means subs with Prime, gifted subs, anything, tier 1, 2, or 3, is because on Monday, Twitch is launching this Hype Challenge. And what's going to happen is every time you guys subscribe, gift a sub, use Prime to sub, or cheer with bits, we get experience points like a video game, some EXP. And
that goes on for how long?
It goes on for about 2 weeks. I think it's the 6th to the 17th.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe we'll do some extra streams. See what
happens. I'm
happens.
sure some people have their subs already like to re-up.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
And that's fine. I mean, but there's like a game that Twitch is doing for us, like us streamers. And for everything that happens in that period, we get points and there's a leaderboard. And if we get on the leaderboard. I was just saying. I know, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
It's cool.
And then, but not only is there a leaderboard, we can win gear for the studio. Cameras, microphones, neon lights.
So cool.
All the stuff. So we would like to do well during that Twitch or Hype Challenge. So hold off with your subs, and whatever you want to sub today, write it down, make a little note, come back on Monday and do that.
Kiara said, so if it automatically re-ups during those dates, leave it. Yeah, like,
absolutely.
Do whatever you want during those dates, but like don't go out of your way between now and Monday or now and Sunday to sub.
Exactly. There you go. So, and the cool thing will be, as you guys are subbing or gifting with bits or whatever,
according to Twitch,
there should be a little thing on the screen.
They can't see that ever.
An overlay that shows how many experience points we've gained during that time period. So
they say.
Let's see. Do they put streamers in different categories? No. So we're going to be going up against like the biggest streamers in the world. We're probably not going to win because, listen, there's going to be some guy playing Call of Duty that has 30,000 viewers.
Maybe
and
we
that's
hot
fine.
Tub stream next week.
And then there's going to be some hot tub streamers that are going to be writing your name on their boobs for subs or whatever they do.
Dressed as Dwight, I'll hot tub.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I think it would. There's got to be a market for that.
I don't think there's a wet button-down shirt contest that they do. But yeah, that's why we told you not to stream. But happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes.
Let's
do
shots.
it. It's a caramel apple shooter. The recipe is at seattlecocktailclub.com. This could be a fun little shot to give out to parents as they're trick-or-treating with their kids today. It's butterscotch schnapps and sour apple schnapps.
And who knows, this might be my last shot for a month. We'll talk about that next. Cheers to you, Carla Marie. Cheers to everyone who is going to support the stream.
So cold.
Next Monday. Cheers to Jordan and Seattle Cocktail Club. Woo! That one's good. I mean, they're all good.
Oh, I love the apple.
Oh man, my camera moved again. I gotta figure out how to make that stop.
It's also National Caramel Apple Day.
Oh, I do love me a caramel apple. I'm a big fan.
I think we should get one today. Except as much as I love Fred Meyer, their candy and caramel apples are
not good.
Absolute trash.
You know who's got the best
not
ones?
Even, oh, that wasn't that great. They're like, they passed the not great to bad, don't eat this.
Mm-hmm. You know who has good ones? Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, but no, I want to go to like a pumpkin farm that has hot cider and caramel apples.
Fine.
And I asked you to do that last week on our time off.
Okay. And we didn't.
You played Pokemon instead.
Played Pokemon one day. Anyway, the reason I said that might be my last shot is because tomorrow starts November.
No nonsense.
No nonsense November. Now, you see it on the list. No nonsense November. We are going to make a community list. This is what we talked about yesterday. Some suggestions for no nonsense November. So I've got a notebook here.
Okay, but
what?
So 2 things. One, we can do no alcohol, but we could still take a 2-ounce.
No, I'll buy like wheatgrass shots or something.
I'd rather do the alcohol, I think.
And that's why it'll be good for the stream. We do those for a couple days.
We are in the office of Seattle Cocktail Club.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, we can do mocktail. They have mocktails.
That's fine too. Mock shots.
We're just throwing Jordan right off of her planning.
I'm sure she's going to be fine not making shots for us in the morning. I'm sure taking one thing off of her list is probably not a bad thing.
Okay, so mock shots.
Yes, or no shots. So let me explain No Nonsense November. The reason that I am doing it personally is because December 6th is the 6-month anniversary, if you will, of me tearing my Achilles. And at that point, my physical therapist thinks that I've recovered fast enough where I'll basically be cleared to do almost anything within reason. The full recovery still is going to take another 6 months. Like the ligament won't be perfect until then, but I should be clear by December 6th. And I thought to myself, I want to make sure that I am in the best position possible when I am cleared. And I've been pretty immobile for a while, gained a couple pounds while I've been recovering.
Again, and same while you've been recovering.
Of course, it might be the wig on your head, Dwight. So I wanted to take November as a month to kind of like detox. Who knows? If I lose a couple pounds, great. But get myself in physical
tip-top shape
so that I'm good when I'm cleared on December 6th. I also want to use it as a way to cut out a bunch of the distractions that I've been allowing myself to fall into. So here's something you're not going to believe, Carla Marie.
No way.
In the month of November.
No, don't.
Unless I am flying.
Okay.
Unless I am flying because I've got cross-country flights in November.
Let's hear it.
No video games whatsoever.
I need a horn or something. What do we got on this thing?
I don't think we have a horn. No.
These buttons don't even work.
I'll add an air horn.
I can reach them and there's nothing on them.
Yeah. I don't know what you want on there. Tell me you want an air horn. You'll get an air horn.
No video.
So,
I think I
number
have
one.
I think I have an air horn app.
Okay. Well, and I'm going to post this list in our Discord. So if you're not following, message us. We'll send you the link if you're not in the Discord. So no video games.
We need a real air horn.
Unless flying. And one of the reasons I also want to cut that out, because if I do have free time, I want to try reading a little bit more.
Okay.
Well, so no video games. That's the first one.
Okay, so for No Nonsense November, you're going to make this list. Now, that doesn't, impact me.
Of course.
But maybe that does someone else. But they're like, I don't want to do that. What are we going to,
So there's going to be a lot on this list. And you can tell us in the chat what you would want on the list as well. But I think, let's say we had 30 things on this list. I think if you pick 10,
okay,
you're probably good. If you pick 5, you're probably good.
All right. So we'll decide at the end.
Next on the list, and I'm going to go to you, Carla Marie. So think of what you want to do for No Nonsense November. What happened?
Apparently there's an air horn in this office.
Well, go grab it.
Jordan's going to bring it.
Okay. So next on the list, and I think this can apply to a lot of people, no soda.
Can you
whatsoever?
It can't be a hard no for me because it's part of my job, but social media.
What do you want to put? That's tough for a lot of people because
no scrolling.
Ever?
No, lots of scrolling.
Okay, but what is lots of scrolling? I need to
limit, but I don't know how to limit myself because time will go by and I didn't even know when happened.
How about set social media limits?
I have that. I just ignore them.
Okay, well.
But I'll set them and I won't ignore them.
Okay. So what is your limit?
I have an hour a day on Instagram.
Okay.
Each app gets an hour.
Each app gets an hour?
Yeah, but I say that, but I don't even I honestly don't scroll on TikTok.
But that means you could end up literally on 7 hours. I mean, YouTube,
That's not
Twitch.
Not
Yeah, we can't tell people not to do social media. We die. We're like Tinkerbell when she doesn't get attention.
Oh, I should have been Tink.
Okay, we'll hold off on social media until we have.
Well, I personally am really going to focus on it.
Okay, limit social media. Limit social.
What did Martha say?
Media. Okay, now we're going to go to the chat. What is this list again? This is the list for No Nonsense November. So if you would like to participate, you can maybe pull 5, 10. You can do the whole list if you want.
Wendy, don't subscribe.
Oh, yeah, do not subscribe to channels today, to this channel.
You'll be here. You'll watch replay on YouTube if you need to.
Yeah. Let's see.
Screen Zen for social media limiting. Well, I have limits through iPhone, and I have downtime turned on, which means like I can disable a whole ton of apps. You can even disable people who can interact with you.
Let me flip myself here.
Not disable people. You can disable chatting, which is really cool. So that's good. Oh yeah.
There. Am I looking at Carla Marie now? Yes, I am. Good. Oh boy.
You don't have that camera on the screen.
I'm going to.
Thank you, Jordan. All right, Anthony. No, I don't think I've ever used one of these. Let me put it really close.
Don't do that.
So no Pokemon. Wait, where's?
Right. Don't put it. Oh God.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't like it. I'll never do that again. It blows air when you touch it.
Yeah, it's an air horn.
This is a very Dwight thing to have.
Oh boy. Okay, so again,
People.
no video games, no soda, limit social media. It sounds like we're making a list for a freaking 12th grader. Okay.
No alcohol?
So again, I'm building in a couple less restrictive days.
Like when we do the murder mystery party Friday night at Seattle Cocktail Club.
I was thinking, maybe I'll drink then. But I was thinking I'm going to be in Vegas on Sunday with my dad for the Giants-Raiders game. Mm-hmm. I'm going to enjoy myself. And then Thanksgiving, this whole list is going to be gone for the day.
Oh, so you're going to Pokemon on Thanksgiving?
No, because I'll be flying that week, so I'll have enough, So, no alcohol for me.
Ooh, okay. So we have a few coming in.
Okay, what do we got?
Juan said no fried food. I like that.
Yeah, no fried food.
Claire, make your bed every morning.
Ooh, okay. That's a good one for you, Carla Marie. Make your bed. What?
I have it. Last person out of the bed has to make it every morning.
Okay. Fine. But I don't do all the fancy pillows. I'm not setting up Fort Knox of pillows. Not doing it.
It takes 8 seconds.
Not doing it.
You're doing it.
I'm against it.
Then get out of bed first.
I'm against the wasteful pillows.
This is going to be like...
Done. All right. Make your bed every morning. So actually, sleep is a good one.
What? Sleep?
Sleep is a good thing to add to this list. Like
Sleep?
setting an actual bedtime and going to bed without scrolling while you're there or watching TV, just actually going to bed. So set bedtime.
Can I add something crazy?
Yes.
No snoozing.
Okay. No snoozing.
And honestly, it's something you have to do cold turkey.
You know what I'm going to do? Once we have this list, I'm going to break it into like groups and I'll section them.
Sleep, eat, drink.
And maybe you pick one from every group.
Ooh, okay.
Right? I'm going to try to do all of the things that we have on this list.
I love this from Martha.
Yes.
No phone on the toilet.
Ooh, that is a good one.
I said it a ton. I wanted to put a basket outside of our bathroom that you got to drop your phone in.
No phone on toilet. Man.
And then I don't know who said it, but I saw something about no excessive spending until Black Friday. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, you're going to do your Christmas shopping, but no buying extra things. I like that. Unless it's
don't buy non-essentials.
Unless it's,
don't buy non-essentials.
Or no. Ooh, your brother said I'm going to import these to Habitica. It's an app that gamifies your habits.
Oh, that's cool. We're going to have to check that out.
Wish we can get points for
one
this.
of the things I want to do with this, because a lot of it is going to be health and lifestyle based, because we could do this in November. December is a little bit of a free-for-all, right? You're going to be traveling, holidays, all of that. No nonsense November will help you realize what you need to focus on in the new year if you are someone who sets New Year's resolutions.
What can we call January?
Well, maybe we'll do a You Look Great challenge in January.
Getting jiggy with it January.
That's fine. Limit carbs. I would say, so limit carbs is interesting.
Yeah.
I would maybe put something just like.
No fried food is a good one.
No fried food is fine, but just set your own diet. Whatever a healthy diet is for you, set it and stick to it. I don't know how to put that in there.
Well, you could do no sugar.
But again, that's not, I guess we could add no sugar on here.
Or limit sugar, because obviously like there's sugar in my Seattle gummy. But no carbs is also.
But like no sugar, does that mean you can't have fruit?
No.
Why not?
Because that's healthy sugars.
What about honey?
Put no candy.
What else? Carbs.
Yeah,
exactly.
What I was gonna say is like, it's hard to say no carbs, especially when you work out regularly and you're supposed to eat carbs before and or after a workout, whatever it is. So this idea of no carbs, because some vegetables are also carbs.
Yeah.
So
I like this one from Claire because we talked about it yesterday. Drink water. Drink more water. Set water goal.
I don't really need to drink water. Schrutes are naturally hydrated.
Are they? What else do we have here? No added sugar.
Howdy Swan, clean up trash in your car.
It's a good one. What is a good, like, we have to clean your bed.
Tidy, something about like.
I don't know. How do we put that on this list, though? Keep clean? Like,
don't live like a frat bro. Tidy up.
No mess. No.
Tidy. Tidy is the word.
Keep tidy? I don't know, I'll write that for now, and I'll figure it out when I put it on the list. What else do we have? Any other suggestions? No high fructose sugar. It's a good one.
No high fructose corn syrup. Speaking of, I'm hungry.
Now, if I put no junk food, that makes sense for most people, right?
Junk food in my mind is like Lay's, Wise, Entenmann's, those guys.
Okay.
Little Dukes.
No junk food.
Hostess.
Okay, thank you, Carla Marie.
Oh, I love Hostess cupcake.
Yeah, but when do you actually eat a Hostess cupcake?
That would actually be so fun to give out on Halloween.
I think they do have individually packed Hostess because they used to come in two. If you remember back in the day, they used to come in a 2-pack. Which
is so insane to think this is a serving.
I don't think they claimed it was a serving. They just said, we were going to give you 2. Here you go, fatty. Take 2 cupcakes.
Ooh, Kim from Connecticut.
What?
Put the laundry away the same day it's cleaned.
Okay, how do we put that on the list? What's a good short way, concise way to put that on the list?
We'll write it out.
Okay. Put laundry away.
Made by Erica. This is where I'm going more with you. Okay. I have a small business, so I need to post more to social instead of doom scrolling.
Okay. So how do you want to write that?
Give the people something to doom scroll, but you don't doom scroll.
Do you want to create a...
What is it called? Focused social media was the word.
Okay.
Usage.
I'll put, where was it? Focus. There we go.
Finish laundry cycle. That's probably a good one.
So right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things on the list.
Heather said there's no way I can do all of this.
You don't have to.
No. These are things that you could literally look at this and go, I'm going to do these 3 things this month, and I'm going to do them right.
Yeah, that's it. It's a good way to get set for the holidays. And you know what I love is in December, whether you admit it or not, a lot of people in December will kind of mail it in for the year, right? Like you're kind of done, especially if you're going to go on vacation, you're mailing it in. I like that this no-nonsense November can get people to essentially close out their year positively. Yeah. Enjoy the month of December. Now, if you're a mail carrier like Fred the Mailman, you're still going to be working your butt off. If you work in retail, you're going to be working your butt off. Hospitality as well. But for the most part, you can hit December in a good place. Mm. That's the goal here.
Karina said no laundry chair.
No laundry chair. I like that. And
then I did see someone said regulate social media use.
Okay. Well, yeah, we have limit social media and focus.
Regulate, right? That word.
Regulators.
Ooh, Karina, clean the junk drawer. All right, that's a New Year thing, I think. Clear all the unwanted photos from your camera roll.
I do that every time I fly.
We'll save that for spring. These things are spring cleaning.
Okay. And again, we are going to do this. I'm going to be posting about this stuff a lot in our Discord. Because I think, let's
see if you do it.
Do what?
Actually post it.
I will. I absolutely will.
Should I make a cute chart?
That's what we're going to do. I was going to do it today. You're more than welcome to do it since you offered. Go for it, Carla Marie.
Yeah, because then you're going to go in like Photoshop and God knows what you're going to do. You're going to put boy colors on it.
Okay, boy colors. Look at you, Dwight. You are a boy.
Should we do like school colors? Like make it an ABC chart?
Listen, if you're doing it, do whatever you want. Let's see. I'm looking at sports words, discounts. I'm looking at all the categories that we have: cooking, Seattle Cocktail Club, discounts, dog parents, cat parents, TV and movies, words, sports, Wordle Wizards, books. You look great. Picks. There's an Orange Theory. That's what I confused it with.
So we'll call it No Nonsense November.
Yeah. Done. We'll create a channel, No Nonsense November, and then we'll get rid of it at the end of the month. It'll be completely gone and erased from our digital memories. What do we have on the list, Carla? Anything else? Oh, I like volunteer. Volunteer at least one day is probably a January thing, right?
Well, no, we were supposed to volunteer at the food bank this month.
What?
Yeah. We have to sign up and do it still.
In November?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll do it. I just wasn't aware this was happening. Yeah. Okay, cool. I guess we'll have to volunteer. Volunteer one day, at least.
This is really good.
It's good for November, too, Thanksgiving, right? I feel like that's the time when people volunteer the most. It's like, go down to your local soup kitchen or, I don't know.
Well, this is like going to be really sad, but I just posted it and saw it, and I reminded me of volunteering. Apparently there was a cat near Bellevue, Washington that someone poured flammable liquid on and lit on fire. So now it has no more ears, but he's okay and he needs a forever home. His name is Vinny.
Okay. Well, if anyone wants to adopt Vinny, by all means.
That'll count as your volunteer for the month.
That'll count as your volunteer for the year when you adopt a cat. That's why I don't volunteer. I got 4 of them.
Oh, I would say donate blood counts as volunteering.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think that definitely counts. I need to check again and see if I'm allowed to donate blood. Because with thalassemia, I was told a long time ago.
Yeah, we don't want that.
That I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah, I don't want that kind.
I feel like
if I'm dying, I don't want that kind of blood.
Well, if you're dying, you'll take whatever kind of blood you can get, I guess. I like this one from Claire. Shop local versus Amazon.
That's a tough one, but I can.
Shop local. It's on the list.
You're pretty good at that. I mean, we both kind of are. It's like I'd rather go 20 minutes to Best Buy than
And is Best Buy like a small business? No.
But there's local.
The physical location is better than buying it online or ordering it from Amazon.
But
Amazon also employs people.
For us, yeah, we have we know plenty of people that work on Amazon.
Yeah, but Amazon has plenty of money.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Best Buy will close down locations. You know what I mean? And it's also hard for electronics to find a small business.
The Petco near us is
Well, maybe if someone wasn't ordering from Chewy all the time.
You know how many times I go to Petco?
I'm messing with you.
And first of all, someone smashed in all their windows, and I think that's part of their reason saying peace out.
Yeah, that sucks.
And no one stole anything. They smashed them for fun.
It's like our car. Let's see.
They stole things.
I'm looking at the list to see if we've got. It looks like any last minute suggestions. We're almost at 20 right now.
Petco on 15th, Seattle Cocktail Club. Or home.
Audi Swan said Petco is expensive. Is it expensive compared to other places? I have no idea.
I mean, yeah, it's generally cheaper on Chewy.
Okay. Well, I'm surprised Amazon hasn't bought Chewy yet. Or tried to put them out of business.
Amazon has pet stuff, but you're right, it's not.
Because that's the big story with Amazon and back in the day with diapers.com.
They bought it.
They didn't buy it. They offered to buy diapers.com, and diapers.com said, no, we're fine running our own business. So what Amazon did for, I think, 2 years.
Was lower the price of diapers.
They took a loss on all of the diapers they sold. They lost millions and millions of dollars in an effort to bring down diapers.com.
That's so...
And I'm surprised that knowing how well Chewy operates, Amazon hasn't tried to eat that up as well.
I'm sure they have.
It's crazy.
Amanda said at least 5 to 10 minutes a day movement.
Oh, yeah, the fitness part of this, we have to jump on there.
Everyone's is going to be different.
Everyone's is going to be different. I don't know how to put this on the list, though. Physical challenge. I don't know.
Something about some sort of movement, because I do have off days from the gym.
Yeah,
and on my off days of working out, I don't work out.
Okay.
But maybe I could do some pull-ups that day. Maybe I can go for a freezing walk.
We'll put set fitness goal.
Just put fitness, Mike said. Get active. That's a good word.
Get active.
Ugh, this is too much for Halloween. We're supposed to be eating candy.
Right now?
Uh-huh.
Go get candy. Who's stopping you? You're an adult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's get 2 more on the list.
Okay.
20 things on the list. And here's the best part is when we do this in Discord, when we have our Discord chat, you can tell everyone what your goal is, your fitness goal, right?
And then when you feel like you're about to slack, be like, no, then I lied to everybody.
And celebrate it. If you do a full week and you said, hey, I set my fitness goal was to walk 30 minutes a day, 3 days this week, and I did it. Celebrate it in that Discord.
It's freezing.
And if you don't know what Discord is, it's a group messaging platform. A bunch of people are in this community are on it. And if you want to get in, you can DM me at Worst Anthony on Instagram.
Claire put the link in here.
And the link is in there.
But
Thanks to Claire. Thank you.
How are people walking when it's cold outside?
It's not cold everywhere. We got people in Florida, Arizona, California.
Something flashed.
Yeah, whatever. And we need one more.
Mish.
Right? Or 2 more. Sorry.
Shrek said, can I have a...
What do you need? A mouse? Mm-hmm. Here. Can I connect 2 mouses to one computer? I probably could.
This one is a good one. Purge, clean out, donate, or sell things you don't need anymore. You'll probably be gifted more stuff over the holidays.
What about donate 5 things?
Okay, 5's good.
Donate 5 things.
I do want to do the challenge at some point because it ain't this month. Of where on day 1 you donate 1 thing, on day 2 you donate 2 things.
Oh wow.
3, and then but it's like 100 something thing.
Okay.
Your camera keeps flashing.
I can't do anything about that right now. I'm just gonna hope it doesn't crap out, and then we'll figure it out from there. One more on the list.
This is overachievers. Ooh, Heather.
Yes.
What about a reach out goal? Once a week to a friend or family member that you haven't spoken to.
Okay.
Communicate. Put communicate. Figure it
out. All right. We got 20 things on the list. These will all be posted in the Discord tomorrow. You can pick however many of them you like.
And I did see this come up a bunch. Like no negative self-thoughts.
Okay.
That's also hard to control.
Yeah, I don't know how to...
Be positive. I'll figure it out.
We got 20. We're fine. I think if you do all these things...
Just hate on yourself all month. It's fine.
Everything. And maybe I'll add some more as I'm making the list once I think about it, you know? Carla Marie, let's go back to the screen for a second. The main screen. So we also have Carla Marie and Anthony movie night. We didn't talk about that yet, but I want to make sure we got no nonsense November community list out of the way. We are going to jump into, is unconditional love a real thing? And I'll explain why we're doing that. But first, movie night, tell the people.
Oh, I put the link in here to kick off the show, but hold on, I'll get it again.
Also, as Carla Marie gets that, I want to point out I'm wearing a ghost on my shirt. Okay. That is my festive shirt.
If you have to tell people that you're wearing a costume, it does not count.
It's not a costume. I'm just telling people this is my festive shirt. And yesterday at the gym, I saw a guy wearing almost the identical shirt. But today I'm going to cut the sleeves off, and it's my gym shirt for the rest of life.
Okay, so that is the link to come to movie night next Tuesday.
Oh, it's in there. It's in the chat. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description of this episode.
Yes. It is completely free. It is in Seattle. Arrive around 6:15 p.m. That's not the movie start time, so don't panic if you're going to be a little late.
But you do have to sign up.
Yes, you have to sign up. The theater will be just
us.
Us and our friends.
And like I said yesterday when Carla Marie posted this on her Instagram story, they gave us a whole theater. We want to fill this thing. I think it's a little over 100 people, right? So if you've got friends, coworkers, softball team members, whatever, bring them. We want to pack this place out because that'll be a pretty cool experience to say that these are all our people, right? Like all of us together. So
yeah, it'll be really cool. And
make sure you're there next Tuesday.
The movie it's not a scary movie, but it's like a thriller, if you will.
So I watched the trailer. I've seen this movie. I've seen people talking about it because I know it's like huge on the kind of independent film circuit. The trailer looks awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, I'm very excited. It doesn't look. It's definitely a thriller. I don't know if I'd consider it a scary movie.
It's not. It's a thriller.
It's a thriller. Well, thrillers can also be scary.
Well, yeah, I guess that's a scary movie.
Yeah. Thriller is?
The music video is so scary.
I don't know. Werewolves doing this move. Is it very scary? Now, moving on. Again, the link to sign up, it's in the chat right now. And if you're watching on YouTube, in the description of this video. Is unconditional love a real thing?
I feel like I keep seeing people post about
Well, I saw one of our friends posted about it yesterday, and then immediately after I saw this story, completely unrelated, about the former basketball player Joe Smith, who I guess found out that his wife has an OnlyFans page. Now, she may have had one before they got married.
How long have they?
They've been married for 3 or 4 years. Okay. And the video that's been circulating for the past day is her recording his reaction when he finds out she has.
And what does he do?
He is not happy.
Is he flipping out?
He's like, I can't believe this. It's disrespectful. Yada, yada, yada. And the comments are interesting because there are people that are saying, you know, it's her right to make her money however she wants to make her money. But there are a lot of people that are saying, yes, it is her right. But the fact that she is hiding it from her husband lets you know that she even thought this was not great.
It's such a weird thing because every relationship is different. There is no, this is what you do, this is what you don't do, because he doesn't own her body because they're married. Is she cheating on him?
Yes.
Physically cheating on him?
Yes.
There are men she's doing it with.
If you found out, Carla Marie, that me or anyone else you've dated, hold on. If you found out we were selling pictures of our dicks to women.
I wouldn't count that as cheating.
Well, would you be mad?
Yeah, but it's not cheating.
Or would you break up with the person?
Maybe.
So then why does it matter? Whether it's cheating or not, it doesn't matter at that point. If I was
married, I'd be like, okay, we got to figure this out.
I don't know. Now, and this is where the conversation comes in. Does unconditional love exist?
Hold on.
Yes.
I just saw a lot of messages coming through with a lot of question marks and exclamation points.
Okay. Hold on. You're also the person, Carla, that said dancing with someone could be considered cheating.
Because you're touching a human.
So touching a human on a dance floor in public to a song.
Grinding.
To a song is...
Oh, because there's a song.
Is cheating. But diddling yourself on camera for strangers and making money is not cheating.
I don't think so.
That's insanity.
But there is no bound. Like, some people think having sex with someone is not cheating. Because there's no emotion there.
Number one, I think you said that obviously relationships are different, right? Everyone has their own parameters that they would like to live in. I think honesty is the base level. Everyone wants honesty. Whatever comes after that is fine. Dishonesty is the bad part. And she was being dishonest by not telling the truth.
There's a few things happening here.
Okay, what do we got?
Life is a Hike said,
you can put them on the screen for
What if they posted that video just to get our OnlyFans subs up?
Maybe. And that's I have a hard time believing anything I see on the internet.
I know.
So it's very possible that this is all a marketing ploy and he knew all about it and he's an ex-NBA player. Maybe he doesn't have any more money. I don't know.
Joe Quill said, if I read this article correctly this morning, there's a bit of irony because Joe Smith cheated on his first wife and ended up with her.
Okay. In the past. Just like whatever this woman did to make money beforehand. When I was reading about it yesterday, it seems like she had a kind of a music career, was also an extra, like kind of actress type of person. I don't know if she did OnlyFans before they got married, but she may have. And the way that they're arguing, it seems like he knew that she did some of this stuff before they got married. And the assumption was now that they were married, that would end.
Well, assumption, or did they have the conversation?
I don't know.
Also, I never said that dancing was cheating. I said it shouldn't be that's grounds for getting mad. Like if you went out to a club and you were grinding with someone, you told me that's fine.
Yeah, whatever. It's dancing. Dancing's different.
No.
Anyway.
No.
Let's see. The OnlyFans person isn't cheating. Oh, this is upside down. What does it say here? They're engaging in an act for profit. It's a job that involves sexual activity. It's like being offended she's a stripper or something. Now,
okay, but what if she was a prostitute?
Either way, whether it's a stripper, prostitute, OnlyFans, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying she doesn't have the right to choose whatever career and activity she wants to choose. What I'm saying is now that she is married, she doesn't have the ability to choose that without informing her husband or her whatever her partner is. Just like if Joe Smith decided he was going to have an OnlyFans and spin his meat or whatever he wants to do,
right?
He would have to tell her. He doesn't have the freedom as a married individual to do that without informing their partner.
Okay, so I think this is where I'm getting confused.
Okay.
Because having to tell your partner and cheating are two completely different things. Just because
they're very related.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying is that if she told him and she was doing it, is it still cheating?
No, if she told him and they both accepted.
But it's still the same thing then.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? Telling someone and not telling someone are not the same thing.
I'm saying it's still the same act. So using the word cheating versus it's like cheating versus lying. There's a gray area here in that argument with them.
It's not cut and dry, black and white cheating. Fine. But it lives in that same universe. It is very closely related. It's cheating's cousin.
I'd say it's worse if you were grinding with someone every weekend than posting naked pictures.
That is insanity. What? You realize that, right?
Because how is this any different than being a lingerie model?
Someone showing their naked body to strangers behind their partner's back.
And someone grinding on people. By the way, it's not like Anthony did this.
No,
it sounds
no.
like someone grinding on people behind their partner's back.
Yeah.
You don't think one's worse than the other?
I think one is absolutely worse than the other. I think, yes, again, they live in the same category. They live on the wrong side of being deceitful and dishonest. So they're maybe related. But if having a secret OnlyFans is the cousin of cheating, then grinding with someone at a club or a bar or whatever is like the third cousin once removed.
Okay, I think we need to pull up our OnlyFans to see what was on there.
Our OnlyFans?
Her.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know we had an OnlyFans.
This is where I tell you.
Okay, I'll look it up. I'm not going to put it on the screen right away.
No, don't.
Joe Smith.
I think it's going to be blocked in this.
OnlyFans.
This is an office.
Let's see. The titles are all ex-NBAer Joe Smith furious after discovering wife's OnlyFans.
You know what I think is effed up? Her posting that.
Yes, which clearly means she wanted attention. Maybe she knew she was going to end up getting a divorce anyway and said, well, I'm going to leave this divorce with a robust OnlyFans account. But here's the annoying part is the headlines. Ex-NBA player Joe Smith rages at wife for OnlyFans page.
Fumes.
Ex-NBA player Joe Smith furious, fumes, blah, blah, blah. All of these, right? Furious reaction. If you watch the video, I would argue he is unbelievably calm. He's clearly disappointed, clearly not happy. But just because you are unhappy with someone doesn't mean you are furious or fuming or whatever. What are you doing over there? Did you spill water over the outlet? Yes?
No, my pens fall out.
Okay. Is that it?
No, the water spilled everywhere, but not on the outlet.
Okay, let's pull yourself together for a second, Carla Marie. Let me see it. Let's pull up the video for a second.
Oh yeah, we can watch the video.
Let me get it on. It's going to take me a second to get it on the screen.
She's a former porn star. It said it.
I said could have done stuff like this before.
She did.
But again, there's a part in the video where he says, I thought that ended.
Nah, well.
And she even says, well, it didn't, or something like that. Like, whatever you did in your past is fine. And I'm not saying she's not a bad person because she was a porn star, or she's not a bad person because she even has an OnlyFans now. I think she's a crappy human if it is true that she started this page or did this behind her husband's back, just like I would think Joe Smith was a crappy human if he did it behind her back. What if he was like, I'm just going to go start shooting pornos?
But that's putting P in the V.
These are, I know that's a big deal, but it's also a minute detail when you're talking about this. It's crazy to me that anyone thinks this isn't very, very close to cheating.
I didn't say it wasn't close, but I'm saying there's no...
I think it is cheating.
I think the only thing you can say is cheating is definite is physical things.
So there's no emotional cheating, you're saying?
No, there is.
Okay.
I'm saying, but definite. There are people that don't think there are emotional cheating.
Okay.
I think we all could agree on the physical one.
I guess. Lisa said, why on earth would you do that video? She is a bad person. Well, I think, listen, this could be a big ploy. Maybe they're in cahoots.
I'm starting to think that's what happened. Are we going to watch
Maybe they're in cahoots. I need to set up the video, so give me a second. Web. You can keep talking though, Carla Marie.
I've said everything I need to say.
Okay.
Let's add it to No Nonsense November. No
what
cheating.
are we adding? No, done. No cheating.
No cheating this month.
I need to put the camera in here. Sorry. Give me one moment. Setting up all the new cameras and stuff.
I think if she was sending naked photos to like guys that she knew and not being paid for it.
Yeah.
And it not being like a business, I think that would be a different conversation.
Oh, hold on. Why isn't this? Man. All right. I need to fix this video real quick. And we're good enough.
Oh, Extended Stay America is advertising on here.
Cool. So let me go back here.
Oh, I don't need to hear the TMZ.
I thought this was going to be an actual. Okay. Let's go to New York Post, see if they posted it.
Oh, I brought my Beats and I didn't even show them off yet.
Where's this? Why is nothing? Oh, here we go. Let's make sure it's. There we go. Okay.
Wait, no. You're not going to say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up. Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's
They can't
mad
hear it.
because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not.
Hold on, can no one hear anything? Or is it just low? Because I can't put the volume up any higher than I have already.
This is a 2-minute video.
Is anyone hearing it? Okay, they can hear. Let me put it back.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You
solution.
knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
Before,
we met, yeah, I
and
knew
I
that.
thought that.
If this whole thing is real, and that is what?
We froze.
Are we there? Are we here? Looks like we got internet. Looks like the cameras are working. All right, we're back.
That's weird.
Things happen. So,
Or were we just intently watching and not moving?
yeah, I was definitely intently watching. Was the video working?
So it seems like that they had other issues, like
It seems like there may have been financial issues,
Financial
and
issues.
she took it upon herself to say, well, I can make some extra money this way.
would I probably divorce someone if they were doing that? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's cheating.
But at that point, whether you think it's cheating or not doesn't matter. What you define it as almost doesn't matter if it's going to result in the same thing, right? Because if you found out someone was
Right.
cheating on you, you'd probably break up with them. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So if both things,
Mhm.
cheating and this act, lead to the same conclusion, You're splitting hairs.
But what I was trying to say earlier is if he knew, then it's not cheating.
Of course, yeah.
But it's still the exact same thing.
Okay, but if you're in an open relationship and you sleep with someone, it's not cheating.
Technically, it is,
No, it's not. It's the same act. We define it differently because there is an open line of communication, and it is allowed in that relationship. Yeah. I am not saying that Joe Smith is allowed to control what his wife does in life, but he should be presented with the options ahead of time. That way he can make decisions based on her decisions. If she says to him, because it seems like she wants to do this OnlyFans thing no matter what.
Yeah, because they'd be breaking her off.
That's fine. But he gets to make the decision to leave. Right? That's how honesty and communication works. Honesty and communication doesn't work by saying, I'm doing this and you have no choice but to deal with it.
But where do you draw the line? Because if I was also...
There?
No, but like, all right, what if someone is a bottle girl in a Vegas club and they're wearing lingerie? Or... when I was out on a Halloween party, I saw whole butts.
Yeah.
Like whole...
But what's your point?
How is that cheating?
Are they being deceitful about it?
What if...
I know I have friends who are bottle service women at strip clubs in Vegas.
Do their significant others know that?
Yeah.
And if they didn't, that would be cheating, is what you're telling me.
If she took the job and...
didn't tell him.
So the idea of not telling him is the person knows by not telling him they are saving themselves, right? Because if they told them, the person would be upset. That's the whole idea. If you're not telling someone something, you're hiding a fact like a whole ass job where your whole ass is out, okay? If you're not telling someone that you have this job, you are being deceitful, and it all falls into that same category. It all is grounds for breaking off that relationship. I don't know how it isn't. I mean, really, if you take any job and you can't be honest with your significant other about it, you probably shouldn't be in that relationship, whatever that job is. Like if I started working at Panda Express, I was like, oh, I can't tell Carla Marie I'm working at Panda Express, and then you found out, you could be mad. I don't know why you would be. Orange chicken is delicious.
I'd be so mad if you weren't bringing me home orange chicken.
What else do we have here?
So unconditional love was the question.
So the question, and no, the reason that I thought this was so interesting was I saw an Instagram story with a friend saying, does unconditional love exist? And it was a poll. And then this came up like 2 stories later. It's like, man, I don't know if, I think from a parent to a child, there's probably some sort of unconditional love there. In like 99.9% of cases, there are shitty parents out there.
I used to ask my mom all the time, like, if I murdered someone, would you still love me?
But I don't know if in a partner relationship, if unconditional love is real. But I also don't know, if you break up with someone, does that mean you don't love them?
No. Not
so
always.
then maybe you can still love someone and just say, unfortunately, I love this person, but they did a terrible thing, or I can't be with them, or whatever. So the question is, does unconditional love exist?
Does it exist?
Yeah.
In a partner relationship.
In a partner relationship.
I think it can.
Is it real?
I think it is for some.
Okay.
I think it all depends on the relationship, and there are 3 factors: each person and the relationship they have.
Like if I punted Caroline off the ceiling, off the roof,
that would fucking kill you.
Exactly. You probably wouldn't be able to tell people that you loved me.
No.
So
I once loved him until he punted Caroline.
Let's see. This is a good one from Radio Fam. She said, I still love my ex. Yeah. I'm just not in love with him anymore. So then what is the difference? You can unconditionally love someone and understand that you don't need to be in a relationship anymore.
I have best friends that I love that person. Like I love them.
Okay. Name a best friend.
Alex.
Okay. If Alex cheated, or if I cheated on you with Alex,
I would not love her anymore.
Okay. Not unconditional. Because that would be a condition, right?
Okay, do you?
What are the
question.
conditions?
My question now: do you love any of your exes?
No, I don't.
Because they all ended in dumpster fires.
No, they all didn't. But I don't want bad things to happen to any of them.
That's fair.
I don't love any of them. No,
I don't want bad things to happen to.
Yeah,
I'd rather good. If it was me or them, I'd pick me over good things happening. And if it was something bad, I'd rather it happen to them than me.
That's fair.
I'm not going to take one for them.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't like, but I don't, it's a weird like conversation. It's a weird thing to have. I'd say most of them no, but I don't like, I still understand the love I had for that person. I don't know that I still, but also like it's been how long and I haven't seen that person. So it's so hard to even know like.
I think you can appreciate a relationship for the time that you spent in that relationship and not think that the person is awful. Now that person, in your case, may be awful. Who maybe they did awful things.
And you still, but there are people that happens and they still do love them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not capable of unconditional love.
What else do we have?
Except for my cats.
Run like a husky said, don't answer, it's a trap. That was probably to you asking if I loved any of my exes.
Didn't care.
Let's see. I guess it's unconditional until something comes up that you don't plan happening. But what do we then define as unconditional?
I don't know. But this is a good one from right there.
This one?
Yep. Jill said, when my ex and I were divorcing, he told me I was supposed to love him unconditionally. I told him that I love our son unconditionally, but there are conditions with him. Yeah. My 2 conditions for my love were to never get physically abusive with me or to cheat on me.
I think those are 2 simple conditions. But so then it goes back to the question, does unconditional love exist? We're defining it. I'm not saying you can't love someone with your whole heart. What I'm saying is it possible to love someone with your whole heart without conditions?
In a romantic relationship.
Yeah. Again, I think parents to children,
it's different.
I think that's absolutely possible. I don't know. Last week, Caroline jumped on my back and put her claws in my back, and I did not love her. I'm still not over it.
We're going to get into dramatic Anthony at one point.
Anyway, so in a romantic relationship, is unconditional love real? Again, it doesn't mean you can't fully love someone.
Justin says, I think unconditional love can, but no relationship is unconditional. Love is an emotion, not a relational status.
It's fair. You can love a lot of people that you're not in a formed relationship with.
I think it can exist. I think there are people that will still love someone after they've done terrible things to them. So I'm not that person.
I'm going to go dark for a second, okay? If you knew someone, Carla Marie, hypothetically, right? You know someone who is in what you think is a loving relationship.
Yes.
And then you find out later on that one of the 2 people is abusive to the other. And then you say, hey, why are you still with this person? And they say, I love them unconditionally.
Doesn't matter. Do you love yourself unconditionally? Because if you love yourself, then you should not be in that situation.
I don't know. It's just that there's no right or wrong answer, I don't think. Because also love is weird. Relationships are weird. I'm not going to try to understand anyone's relationship.
Fred just said, where did it? I wanted to put it up here because it was a good one.
Always going to have condition. Oh, you saw right there.
I'm always going to have conditions. It's how I make sure I love myself. And that's basically what I just said.
I agree with that. It makes sense to me.
Yeah. So don't get any ideas.
So then let's put a poll up there because I know we have to get out of here soon. There's some business we need to conduct in a little bit. What? You didn't even what? Oh, the beats. Can someone, I don't know if Claire is still in there or any of the mods, let's do a 1-minute poll or a short poll.
They're starting to stink.
Beats because you're Dwight.
Yeah, I carried these around the other night at a party for hours in my hand, and my hand was stained.
This is a good question, good comment from Rain. Rain here in Washington, where's the mouse? Unconditional love may mean no boundaries. So this is an interesting point. For people who are in an open relationship, is that unconditional love?
But I think
if you say you can go do whatever you want.
But they also have boundaries. Most times there's okay, but
like butt
you need
stuff?
to come home.
No, that's a boundary of some people. Yeah, Claire is in here. Claire, if you can do a poll of is unconditional love real, just yes or no.
Yes or no.
maybe for a minute, and then we'll end the show. We'll see what is it. Well, where'd you put your beets?
They stink.
Oh, okay. Are they rotten?
I
Or
don't
they just
know.
like vegetable stink?
I don't know. Rotten, I think.
But you only got them on Friday.
But they lived out of the refrigerator for so long.
Are beets supposed to be refrigerated? They live in the ground.
Where it's cold. In the ground. The ground's cold.
You don't have to keep potatoes in the fridge?
I do.
You're
No, I keep them in a dark place.
Yeah. You ever keep a potato and forget about it and then it starts growing?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like potatoes. Freak me out in their actual form. Beets by Dwight. That's great.
That would be such a good campaign.
Beets are great for de-icing, like the streets.
Or my car. Everyone thought I was talking about like either Beats headphones or Beats music.
Great question from Wendy. Total side question. Are we getting a holiday You Look Great shirt and ornament?
That's going to be a no, dog.
Maybe not. But there is a chance if we wanted to, we could reach out to our...
If we did it today.
Yeah, we'd reach out today or tomorrow or whatever and say, can we throw something together by Monday and then do it? Because we have had 2 ornaments, right?
I don't want to rush it.
I don't think it'd be rushed.
It would
I
be
think
rushed.
ornaments would be
Okay.
good.
Then you know what? Why don't you head up the manufacturing side of things this time?
Done. Okay, so the poll, where is it? I need to vote. Is unconditional love real? I am going to say no.
But it is real. See, no.
I'm putting no.
You told Claire to put up the wrong question.
What was the question? Do you believe in
Is
unconditional
it
love?
possible? In a
I mean, anything
relationship?
is possible.
Okay, we gotta go. Now we're just talking in circles.
Well, we only have a little bit more for the. So far, it's resoundingly no. And again, I want to point this out. Saying that unconditional love is not real does not mean that you can't fully love somebody, right? Because a lot of people in this that are answering this poll are probably in relationships.
False.
And if you say unconditional love isn't real, it doesn't mean you don't love your partner, your person.
Mm-hmm.
It just means there are conditions to that relationship, which I think is totally normal. But you sound like you're not romantic if you say unconditional love isn't real. You know what I mean? You sound like you're a romance Scrooge.
You're a realist.
Or that. Do realists and romantics often like work together? Probably not.
No.
All
What
right.
a day.
74%.
Sad day for love.
74% said no, unconditional love doesn't exist. So if you're single and you're not feeling great, just remember, love isn't real. No, I'm just kidding. Carla Marie, one more reminder for movie night here in Seattle before we get out of here.
Next Tuesday, November 7th.
Oh, why'd your camera move?
Next Tuesday, November 7th. Regal Meridian. The movie is Saltburn. And it's a CMA movie night. Just our friends and fam are invited.
Yeah, that means it's just us in the movie theater. No one else.
All 10 of us.
So let's make sure we pack that thing out. Make sure you hit the link that's in the description of this YouTube video. It was in the chat. If you need it, just message me at WorstAnthony on Instagram. And until tomorrow. Until Thursday.
Well, morning show podcast tomorrow. Happy Halloween.